I just wanted to speak a little bit about blackouts and reasons why you may be experiencing them. So I was watching the 2020 special, which got me to this subject, and he murdered his wife because he was sleepwalking. Sleepwalking is not a blackout necessarily, but I still convey those two together because it's still not you consciously aware of things that you're doing. So when we speak about this, I do understand that if you've never experienced sleepwalking or blacking out, that it sounds foolish and like an excuse. And a lot of times things like that are made for excuses when something tragic happens. And I don't want to dismiss any victims or anybody who's subject to somebody blacking out. But it does actually exist and people do experience this. Um, and if you want to try to stop it, if you want to try to get back a hold of yourself in a literal sense, um, one thing you can do is assess what you're doing, what you're believing, what you're allowing in. So, what I mean by that is a lot of times, I don't want to just pick on religion, but that can be a huge source of why you're blacking out or sleepwalking or doing things that are not in your truth. So when people try to align with things that are not in alignment with them, you allow the other entities that you're believing in more than you believe in yourself. You're allowing them to dictate your actions, and sometimes you're dismissed, and you can literally leave from your body. Um, and I know how that sounds, but in my personal experience, that is a very true thing. And once I dismissed certain beliefs and agendas of others and went more with myself, my agendas, my beliefs, and how I feel about things, I was always present and I wasn't worried about blacking out. I wasn't worried about uh, memory loss. Okay. So that's an issue too with blackouts. So those usually concur together. If you're forgetting basic information, where you live, if you forget uh, where did I just go, that is a sign that you could be blacking out. And you need to assess yourself. That doesn't mean that necessarily you're crazy or anything like that, but you just have to dig deeper and see what are the true problems there that are causing you to want to disassociate. Because it is a form of dissociation. And how do you bring yourself back? Well, of course, you have to try to do that when you get back to your body. But try to focus on what exactly was I experiencing before this, not just immediately before, because most of the time things take things to fester and manifest, and it doesn't happen immediately. So, the day before, uh, try to focus on what was happening, journaling. That can help with trying to assess where you were before. And I, we all want to be present in here for the most part, meaning that we don't want to do things we don't intend to do. We want to be present in our body and make our own decisions and don't just end up somewhere. So, if I haven't explained that well, please leave me a question and I will respond. Thank you.